Back again for another episode of The Process. I say this a lot, as it's true, but this is my guy. This is the one and only brother, Jeff Strozier. Jeff, how you doing, big dog?
I'm good.
Jeff, man, it's been a wild 4 years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How would you describe your football career, man?
At first I'd say it was a struggle. Just trying to prove that I can play with my size. And that really hit me my sophomore year. Cause that's when I thought I was gonna be able to get playing time like all my friends and be able to play on the field and be able to play on the varsity field with my friends. But I had other people. I had a junior and a senior in front of me, so like it didn't hit me till I was on the sideline and my friends was out there playing.
And Jeff, so a lot of kids can go two ways. We seen it.
Yeah.
Some kids, go in the tank, quit's not for them. But for you, you went another direction. What did that do? What did that do for you?
Not being able to play that year, it made me want to keep trying to show y'all that I deserve to be on the field, deserve that I can do this like everybody else. And so I worked as hard as I could.
And you did, man. People don't realize, man, you made some plays last year, man, like that play against Harrisonville. You already know what I'm talking about, like that.
Yeah. That
125-yard run on that jet reverse. Your block, man, you overcame a lot, and we're here today because of your work ethic. Now I know, because I'll say this: no kid probably bothered throughout the recruiting process. I didn't probably talk to a kid more than I did you. How would you describe your recruiting process, Jeff?
It was slow. It was real slow. I got that first offer in the summer before the season even started. And I thought it was going to start going fast and going smooth because I got that first offer before a lot of other people got their first offer. And then after that, I didn't hear nothing for a long time. The season that ended, I still didn't hear anything. So I thought that was the only one I was going to get.
And I know a lot of guys talk about that. You not knowing everything, what is that feeling like, man? What is that like of just not knowing? Because I'll be honest, at some point, you've wondered if you even going to play football to the next level, right? Because you didn't hear anything. Well, what is that? How do you describe that? What is that like for you, man?
It's hard because you got to accept the fact that you might not get to play the sport that you love. And that's really hard when that's all you've been doing your whole life. And knowing that it's going to come to the end, sometimes nothing you can do about it.
You know what? You have faith. You were patient. And we're here now. So, yeah. Jeff, tell everybody, man, so where are you going? What's the plan?
I'm going to be going to Baker University to play slot receiver.
Wildcats, man. So crazy. How did that kind of come together? How did you and Baker? How did you go from literally you don't hear anything, you planning to go, and this is a true story. You were planning to go walk on out of school, and then 3 days later, you say, "Hey, man, I got an offer to an NA powerhouse." How did that happen?
Honestly, I don't know. Y'all called me down one time when it was here. Y'all called me down to talk to him, and he gave me his information, and we talked a little bit. I sent him my film after that, like right that same day, but then I didn't hear anything from him for a while. And then I think it was in weights class one time, and D'Lo told me to call him. He said he had something to say, and he gave me an offer.
So what was it about? Because that was the only offer. Yeah. What was it about Baker, man, that said, hey, this is the place for me. This is where I need to be.
The environment when I went down there, their uniforms.
So what kind of school was it? Nike, Adidas? What is it? Adidas. Oh, okay. Yeah. Y'all know Jeff really loves Adidas.
And then they the most winningest NAIA. So that's what sold me over.
And you understand, man, like your whole life, you haven't done all losing, have you?
Yeah, I haven't.
You haven't, and I know it's important to you guys. And what do you want to study at the next level?
Business finance.
Business finance. And they got your major and everything in football, so it's perfect. So first time, man, congratulations. I know how bad you want this. A lot of people, some people, I know how bad you want this because you got to the point. I think we all wanted. I know you really want mean a lot to you. A lot of people may not understand why. So, Jeff, let me ask you something, Jeff. If you had $1 for every time somebody told you you were too small to do something in your life or too short, how much money would you have?
I'd be rich.
Jeff, how tall are you, man?
5'7".
You been 5'7" throughout high school, right?
I did 5'7".
So what were you before that? Your freshman year you came in.
Going into freshman year, I was 5 foot flat.
So you've been short your whole life,
Yeah.
but that never stopped you. Why?
I always knew that I was good at the sport, even as a little kid. I mean, when I was little, I wasn't as short as everybody else, but everybody just started to grow and I stayed that same height. But it never really scared me or anything to keep playing. I was never scared of people's height or anything, and I always knew that I could play.
And what is that? Because people don't understand, man. You're a confident young man. We love that about you. Because let's be honest, you can't go out there and make some plays you did at 5'6", 5'7", without having confidence. Where did that confidence come from, man?
My family.
Your family. And I know you got a really big family supporting, man. Who you got some great parents, man, great brothers, and you come from you have a football pedigree. A lot of people in your family have played football at a high level. Is that true?
Yeah. My brother played a little bit for the Saints. My uncle, he won the Super Bowl with the Rams. My other uncle on my dad's side played for the Chargers. My uncle on my dad's side, he has a statue at K-State. My cousin on my dad's side played for KU. My brother went to Tulane. My other cousin went to K-State. And so, yeah, we've just been...
And so, no pressure for you right ever in your life to be good at football. But no, you never really succumb to pressure, man. You kind of, you always hear me get on your case, say pressure's a privilege. But, you've always stayed. Where's that cool, calm demeanor come from, Jeff? How do you always ever stay, just grounded and even keeled?
Honestly, I don't know. It's just, I've always been like that. Like, even my brothers, they say I act too calm, I act too cool. It's like, I don't know, that's just how I've always been.
You know what? It was so with you, when we always have a thing we think back, going back your freshman year. And so your freshman year, you're not on varsity much, but what was your position on varsity your freshman year? What'd you get to do?
I was the holder.
You were the holder.
PAT holder.
And you remember that game against Oak Grove? Well, we're beating Oak Grove pretty good.
Yeah.
And you're holding extra point games at hand. This kid comes in and it's a cheap shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a blatant, just dirty, cheap shot. Speared you. And I remember all of us, we're old team, we're upset, we're worried about you. We're about to go get Karina. And you pop up and come on to the sideline. You said, I'm good. Like, Coach, let's go. And it was that point then, because, hey, you 5'5", your jersey didn't fit. You was small. I know you hate to tell you had the old school helmet on, but you were like, I'm good. Like, Coach, I'm a ball player, and let's go. And at that moment, man, we knew that you were gonna be a dog. You didn't realize it. I couldn't tell you when you were gonna play, how many plays you're gonna make, G. But you earned a lot of people's respect. You have your whole career, man. You just earned their respect from the way you work, man. You've never been the most talented guy. You've never been the biggest guy in the room, but I've never seen anybody outwork you. And that's what I'm going to hold on to you forever, man. It's just the way you work, the way you grounded. What kind of player is Baker getting, man? What should Baker and their fans expect from you?
A playmaker. Somebody who's going to make plays for them. Be that skilled position. They can call on when they need it. And hard worker. That's what they're going to do.
Jeff, I want to tell you, dog, like, it's been a pleasure to coach you. I speak for all of us when we say, man, you left the impact here, you left the legacy, man. You helped us win. We don't do all this. We don't get what we do without you, man, every day. Most important thing, Jeff, you have done, people don't realize this, good thing, for defense, you were our scout team quarterback most of the season. And we used to try to take shots at you. You used to try to, hey, because let's be honest, y'all don't know this, Jeff can talk a little bit too. Like, don't let the whole, is that fair to say? Jeff can talk a little bit, man. He made us better every day, man. Like, we couldn't break you, we couldn't hit you. Like, it's, you take that dog with you, you take that mentality with you, G, to Baker, man, the sky's the limit, man. You know, you always got a home here, man. You always family. And my last thing I want to ask you, man, to the kid out there who's being told right now, sorry, son, you don't weigh enough. You ain't big enough. You probably won't be able to make it.
Yeah.
What would you say to them, man?
I mean, that's a lot of people out there, but if you want to do it, then you got to show them that you can. You got to keep working and show that you're able to do what you want to do. That's really all you got to do. You can't listen to what everybody else tells you. You got to do what you want.
Jeff, man, I love you, man. I appreciate everything you done. Best of luck at the next level, big dog.
Thank you.
You my guy.
Let's give it up for Jay.